Now it's time for Teacher Talk, James's thoughts and insights into teaching international students.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teacher Talk. We have a special guest with us today, Bruna Silvestrom, who is a study abroad advisor for ESL students from Brazil. Hello, Bruna. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, hello, James. Thank you to invite me to your show.
I invited Bruna onto the show to discuss how to teach Brazilian students. Bruna is in a unique position because she hears both the good and the bad from students about their language school teachers. So, Bruna, what do Brazilian students expect from an ESL teacher before they go abroad?
Brazilians, they usually waiting to come to Canada and learn English easily and fast, right? So most of the students, they been studying Brazil. That is kind of completely different than how to study English in Canada. In Brazil, the students, they go just twice a week for schools. And when they come to Canada, they have to showed up every single day to schools. And usually here, it's really serious study, right? So every afternoon, you have to do your homeworks. Sometimes you have to do a lot of homeworks. So what they expect is they're really talkative people. So they waiting for to receive from teachers a funny and motivating classes, all right? Because they have to wake up early to go to schools. And yes, they waiting like something that's going to be funny, not bored and to be like, don't want to study English. So
now it's interesting, but you say they want the funny and interesting class, but they have an expectation that they're going to learn quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. Why do they have that expectation? Other cultures think it's going to take them a long time to learn English. Why do Brazilians think they're going to learn quickly?
I guess Brazilians, they're really anxious people, right? So they really want to come here. They said, oh no, I'm going to speak English every day. So in 2 months, I'm going to learn English advanced. I will be fluent.
So they're very full of confidence in that way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Could you speak to us about how they teach English in Brazil at the language schools there?
Yes. Well, from my experience, English in Brazil, when you learn, it is kind of not taken serious way, right? So you have to go only twice a week. Sometimes only once a week, and you have to go through the books. So every year, you go from one level to another level. So take a long time to learn English in Brazil. And also, I think the one that I don't like it, I don't trust, is all the teachers is Brazilian, right? So any questions that you have, they're gonna teach you and they're gonna tell you in Portuguese.
Right.
And that makes what you have to learn, right? So here, when you go to schools, you have a questions, you're going to try to ask in English and try to understand them in English. So that's the way that you're going to learn twice.
Right. So what are some of the typical problems that Brazilians have in the ESL classroom? I mean, what are the complaints that you are hearing about teachers?
What I always hear about teachers is they complain how the teacher teach. Usually I don't like this teacher because she doesn't teach me, right? So I ask questions, she never had the answers that I'm expect, or she never had the answers that I'm waiting for.
They don't explain
what they want. Yeah. They don't explain clearly, or sometimes they do not explain at all.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, and the other point is they like to be correct all the time, and teachers like not even care about.
How can we correct Brazilian students? So do they like hot correction, which means correction immediately, or do they want the teachers to make notes and then correct at the end of the class?
I'm not too sure for all of them, but I like it to be in a hot correction. That's me. I will memorize on my mistakes right away and see where's my point, right? Where's my mistake of that point?
Yeah,
that works for me.
I find Brazilians can take hot correction. Some nationalities don't like hot correction as much, but Brazilians, they can handle that quick correction better than some other nationalities. How can teachers? You mentioned the Brazilians are. They need a funny teacher. They need something humorous in their class. They need something along those lines. How can teachers motivate Brazilians? Because it's a lot of energy for a teacher to always be funny and energetic, and it's tiring. So, how can teachers motivate Brazilian students to do more in their classes?
Well, I think when they like teachers start to teach some new topics, and when they go through the activities, I think the activities must be more funny, more creative, right? Like do singing or do something that to the students not be sitting there and do the exercising by themselves.
Right.
Something
and
like
a good variety.
Everyone. Yes.
Yeah, good variety. Everyone. A good variety of activities for Brazilian students. Videos, singing. Serious project, not serious project. Yeah, that's a really good piece of it.
Because I think like Brazilian doesn't like to do. They don't like to do grammar stuff. Right, but if you involve the grammar with music or movie, I think that's the way that they like it to be teaching.
Now, there's a stereotype that Brazilians are always talkative and outgoing students, but I found that's not always the case. Sometimes there are shy Brazilians, of course, but sometimes there are other Brazilians who are quite nervous about their English and quite worried about their English. There's a lot of anxiety. How can we help those students?
Yeah, that have these types of students too. I think these students they charge them too much, right? They expect them too much. And
right. Their own personal expectation is high. Yeah. I'm going to learn in 2 months.
I need to learn.
Yeah.
It's not a one. I need to because I need to be the one. You know what I mean?
And we need to calm them down. Say, guys, it's not going to happen in 2 months. Let's be realistic.
Yeah. They have to trust them more. Right? Like, so this is just that is shy or something. That's they waiting too much. And that's why they get frustrated at the end of the programs, or sometimes they start to complain a lot.
And what do Brazilians expect from other nationalities in the classroom? Sometimes putting them in to multicultural classes. How do they react to the other nationalities?
From my experience, I think they really like it. They really enjoy to share the space of the classrooms with another nationality, especially Japanese. I just see so many Brazilians had Japanese best friends all the time. I don't know why, but I think the two cultures, I think, kind of not similar, but close. We have a lot of Japanese in Brazil and a lot of Japanese from Japan.
Right.
And probably that way, I think they are really comfortable with another nationality too. We're in the country of Brazil. We have a lot of Japanese. We have another nationality that live there too, and we have to share. It's the same in Canada. So I think they're really comfortable. They really like to share stuff with another nationality, learn stuff from another country. Brazilians, they like it. I like it. I know they like to be with Brazilians too, but I think they really appreciate to share the classes with another nationality. They always complain when it's just Brazilians in a class or just Asian people in a class. But if it's mixed, they like it.
They want a mixed classroom, yeah. All right, so a few things we've learned here from Bruna. Let's just quick review. Brazilians are used to kind of a loose structure in the classroom, so they kind of struggle when they come abroad to where there's a little more formal structure, and they want some humor in their classroom. That's very important. A variety of activities, not the same activities each day or each week. So they want a good variety with some creative activities. And they want hot correction, or at least Bruna prefers hot correction rather than correcting at the end of the class. And they love Japanese, I guess, as well. Did I miss anything, Bruna? Any other final advice?
No, I think you're good.
All right. Well, thanks, Bruna, so much for your insight and for joining us today on the James Rice Show. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. I'm really enjoyed. Thank you, James.
All right. Thanks so much, Bruna. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Have you downloaded the Study It ESL textbooks yet for your classroom? The Study It textbooks are the first ever digital and interactive textbooks. Once downloaded, Wi-Fi is no longer required. Each book contains video and audio exercises, detailed grammar keynotes, reading and writing assignments, and amazing speaking projects. Grammar, conversation, pronunciation, business English, and listening textbooks are available. Visit www.studyitbooks.com for more information.